Hello everyone, good morning, good welcome. My name's Danny, this is my dog Samson. We want to welcome you to Families Online, our first ever one. I hope you've had a lovely morning so far. I wonder what you've had for breakfast. I had some cornflakes. I love cornflakes. I'm nice and full. Samson is intrigued by cornflakes. He always wonders what is inside the box. He doesn't ever get any though, I'm afraid. But he does have his big bone. Samson, there you go, there's your bone. I'm going to explain to Samson what's going on while you chew your bone. So, today we're going to have some time sharing some Thanksgiving. Then I'm going to do a challenge which you can do later on at home with your families. And then I'm going to hand over to Jess. And Jess is going to talk to us about our big question, which we're going to kick off this term with. And then she's also going to do some prayer and some chat and catch with us a little bit later on as well. You're probably wondering why I've got some silly hat on my head. Well, I did it in honour of those of you who are watching who refer to me as Danny the Duck. I haven't got a duck hat, unfortunately. I've got a turkey hat, which is the closest thing to it. So I hope you are enjoying me wearing this very silly hat whilst my dog sits on my lap eating his bone with my box of cornflakes next to me. We're looking forward to it. I am very excited for this term. Families Online is brilliant. I love it. You'll be able to find all the stuff for your groups and for your age groups on our website, stbs.org.uk/families online. It will come up at the bottom of the screen here, if it's not already. Clever thing, that technology. First of all, though, before we go any further, before we get into our challenge in just a few moments, I'd love us to spend 30 seconds. You might want to do this with your family watching this now, and you might want to put this into the live chat. What are you thankful for today? It might be one thing, it might be lots of things. Have a chat, put it in the live chat, put your Thanksgivings in the live chat and share with your family at home. And in just a minute, we'll come back and I'll explain the challenge. Off you go. Well, I thank you for sharing all that you've been thankful for. There's lots of things to be thankful for at the moment, isn't there? I've loved the rain this week. We've had not much of it. And my garden, I'm just looking outside, my garden needed a bit of rain this week. I'm very thankful for that. My dog Samson, he's gone. He's run off with my turkey hat to keep guard out the front of the house to make sure the postman, when he comes, or maybe the milkman or anyone, so he can say hello to them in his friendly way. We're going to do a challenge, and it doesn't involve cornflakes, don't worry. It will involve, for you later on as a family, have a piece of paper each, and the challenge is this. You'll need a pen, or maybe 2 pens if you want to get extra creative. I'm using a whiteboard, so it's easier for you to see. You will need a piece of paper and a pen, and the challenge is this. I would love you to be able to draw your favourite animal in the whole world, but here's the catch. You've got to do it with your eyes closed or a blindfold on. And if you want to make it even harder, you might want to stick it on the top of your head and draw it like that. So you might want to draw a snake. You might want to draw a gorilla. You might want to draw a cow or a sheep or a frog or a cat. I'm going to draw my favourite animal, which is my dog Samson, who you've just seen. I've left his bone here, or he's left his bone, but you all saw him just before. I'm going to try and attempt to draw Samson with a black pen. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm not going to make it extra hard for me. Are you ready? Off I go. So he's got 2 paws at the back on his back legs. And and then I'm going to draw some nails or some clipper things, and then come back up to the top of the leg, draw his wavy tail, then along the top of his back, up to his neck, down over his nose, down to his jaw, underside of his jaw, then down his other side of his neck, into his front muscly legs, front leg, front paw, other front leg, front paw. I can't see what I'm doing. I hope this is good. A big deep chest with his big lungs, then a skinnier waist, back to his legs. Now I'm going to draw some extra clippers on the front, maybe some whiskers. There's Samson saying hello to the neighbour. Then some eyes. He's got one eye. I can only see one eye on this. And I think that's it. Oh my word. Now that does not look like a dog. It looks more like a platypus, if you ever know what that is. What do you think? Platypus? Oh, I hope you can do much better than I have just done with my drawing. That's the challenge. Have a go later on with your family. Have a little bit of fun around the table in your living room. I'd love to be able to see your photos. Send them in. Find the emails on our website. Hey, and I'm going to hand over to Jess. Jess is going to introduce our theme for the week, our big question for the week. And as she does that, I'm going to wipe away my picture, and I'm going to enjoy some cornflakes to keep me going. I hope you've got a snack to keep you going for the rest of the morning. Jess, over to you.
Well, thank you, Zanny. I'm going to share a little bit now about our topic for today. And today's topic is life. Is this it? Big question, right? But to start with, I want to ask, have you ever had an experience where you have been really, really hungry and you go to your parents, you're like, oh, please, can I have a snack? Please, please. And they've gone, no, it's almost dinner time. Annoying, right? And then, have you ever been really cheeky and gone and had a snack anyway? Gone and found some crisps or some chocolate and had a little snack before dinner? Well, even if you haven't, I have, and I can tell you that it is never enough to just have a little snack, because then I'm still hungry. It's never as satisfying to have a snack compared to the dinner that your parents are preparing. And in today's story, we see the Israelites who are grumbling because they are really, really hungry. They're in the desert and they don't have anything to eat. And God miraculously provides food for them. He provides manna for them to eat. And then we fast forward to Jesus. And Jesus says this really funny phrase. He says, I am the bread of life. And what Jesus is saying there is that when we choose to follow him and choose to trust him, he fills our lives. So we don't have to be hungry anymore, but we can have a full life with Jesus. And what happens is we sometimes choose other things to fill our lives. So imagine this is my life bucket. And we can put all sorts of things in there. We might fill our lives with toys or with clothes. We might fill our lives with some sport or even money. But what happens is we fill our lives with all of these things. But in the end, we realise that actually it doesn't fully satisfy. We still have something missing. And that thing that's missing is Jesus. But the good news is, like a dinner with pudding as well, when we put Jesus first, when we choose to invite Jesus into our lives and trust him, he fills our life completely. And so what we're going to do now is just pray. We're going to do some chat and catch. So find somewhere you're comfy, maybe lie down, maybe sit down, close your eyes, whatever you find most helpful to connect with God. And we're going to ask Jesus to fill our lives now. So I'm going to close my eyes and put my hands up because that's how I find it helpful. So once you've found a space, I want you to ask God or tell God something that you love about him. What is something that you love about God? And then I want you to ask Jesus, what is something that I'm filling my life with? Ask Jesus to show you something that you're filling your life with that isn't him. And then what I want you to do is imagine you giving that thing to Jesus. And that's not saying that you don't get to enjoy that thing, but saying that Jesus, you are more important than this. So imagine doing that. And then finally, we're going to ask Jesus to come and fill us. Fill all the spaces that are empty, all the spaces that aren't completely full with him. So Jesus, come and fill us now. May we know your love and your comfort and your peace. May we know your joy. Come and fill us now so that we don't have to be hungry for other things, but we can be satisfied knowing that you are with us. Thank you, Lord. Amen. Amen. Well, thanks so much for joining us, guys. We want you to head over straight away to stbs.online.church, check the link there, or go click watch just up there, and we'll see you over on the other channel ready for our 10:30 service. So we'll see you in a sec. Bye!